I love the beauty and the scenery of Niagara. I know it's kind of cliche, but my most memorable experience was visiting the Niagara Falls. As a kid from Kenya, I only got to see the falls through TV, so going to see the falls for the first time in person was truly a breathtaking experience.
There's always something fun to do.
With Niagara Falls in our backyard,
Toronto and United States just a quick drive away.
There's no shortage of fun things to do.
I just love how supportive the Niagara community is. My favorite experience so far was my first volleyball home opener. Experiencing the community come out to support our team and having everyone join together to sing the national anthem gave me goosebumps, and it was truly an amazing experience.
I love how safe and connected Niagara feels.
You can rely on transit to get you most places safe and sound, even late at night.
Niagara truly feels like a home away from home. My favorite memory in Niagara was the Grape Stomp. It felt like Holi, the festival of colors, but with a Canadian twist.
So what are you waiting for?
come to Niagara and make your own memories here.
Dear viewers, welcome you once again in today's live session organized by Prominent Consultant, and good evening to you all and Assalamu Alaikum. And today we have a live session with one of our old partner in Canada, which is Brock University. We have been working with them since long, and today we have a live session with Brock University, which is one of the best public universities based in Ontario and very close to Niagara Falls. You must have heard about the beautiful place Niagara Falls, which is the second largest tourist spot in the world. And of course today we have a special guest with us who is like Trueman from the Brock University, who is the international recruitment officer of Brock University. So True, can you hear me?
Hi Syed, hi, good afternoon everyone. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, Syed. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much for your joining, and definitely. And would you please introduce yourself to the viewers?
Yes. Hi, good afternoon everyone. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Trueman. I am the international recruitment officer for Brock for South Asia. I am based out of New Delhi, but I've had the privilege and pleasure of visiting Bangladesh a few times before. I've met Syed also in person. So welcome today. Really thank you for taking a time out today. Hopefully, I should be able to answer all your questions. But Syed, like I said, I am not there physically present in Bangladesh, but Syed is there to help you out with all your queries. Please feel free to reach out to them. We'll be definitely looking forward to a lot of questions and answers from you all. Yeah.
Exactly. And thank you so much. And dear viewers, I would like to request you, if you're watching this live session, please don't forget to share this in your timeline. And definitely if it would be that the people who are really interested to study in Canada, so this video could be very helpful for them as well. And please ask any question regarding your admission in Canada, especially in Brock University. Would be loving to answer your all question. So true that actually that Canada is the most lovely place and one of the safest countries in the world for higher studies. We
Yes.
know that. And during pandemic, Canada is doing fantastic because they are still welcoming. They are still welcoming international students through online platform as well, and they are keeping all the opportunities open for them, even though they study online. So students since last year, last March 2020, 2020, they have been doing online classes, and they are doing, that they're very happy doing online classes since the immigration. They have opened all the opportunities for them. Even they finish 50% of the program online, still they are eligible
Absolutely.
for PGWP.
Performance.
So it's a
Yeah, yeah.
fantastic options for them, exactly. So, would you please say something about that? Why Canada could be the better option for them still, and during this challenging time, why people can consider Canada for the studies? What are the additional opportunities they can achieve through this pandemic, even through a Canadian degree?
I mean, I probably should say why not Canada. So you look at a few points probably that I can tell you is first and foremost that I really think which is important for all of you is Canada has been one of the most student friendly countries even during this pandemic times. The government of Canada has ensured that the students who are currently studying in Canada, they have been given enough support. And also those who are studying online, government has introduced measures to ensure that their post-study work permit and everything does not get hampered. Also, if you look at economically, compared to a lot of other countries, Canada has been able to maintain their economic growth even during the time of pandemic, if you compare to a lot of other countries. And in terms of the study quality and permit, even if study quality and the education quality, even if things are happening online for the time being, there has not been a single what do you say no shortage in the quality of education that all the Canadian institutes are providing. So a lot of factors, of course, but I think these three factors probably you can all look at it.
Exactly, exactly, and definitely that there are some additional opportunities then that they can that experience the practical learning over there. They can experience the
Of course.
co-op. They can also experience the postgraduate work permit once they finish their degree. So they don't need to
Yes,
come back.
absolutely, absolutely.
So after graduation, they can that they can set themselves in Canada itself. So
Yeah, yeah.
definitely, Canada is always the best destination for higher studies. So we know that there are provinces. There are several provinces in Canada. Ontario is one of them, and Ontario is the biggest
Yeah,
province in Canada, and
yeah,
the
yeah,
most powerful province, if I say. So,
yeah.
and Brock is just not so far from Toronto. It's just 1 hour from Toronto, and very close to Niagara Falls as well. So, I mean, people has some that some doubts that that maybe it's not in Toronto, so it's quite far from Toronto, and it's in St. Catharines, the
St.
city name.
Catharines, yeah,
St.
yeah,
Catharines,
yeah.
yes. So I mean, how do you explain about the location of Brock exactly? How the St. Catharines is, and why student can choose this location? What could be the key points?
I think St. Catharines, for a lot of students who don't know, it's is in Ontario province. Okay, if you have seen the video that we were just playing at the beginning of the session, we're just an hour from Toronto by road. Okay, we're also very close to Niagara Falls. We're 20 minutes to Niagara Falls, and we're also about 30 minutes to Buffalo, New York. So we're very, very ideally located. Okay, in terms of safety and security for students, which I think also for parents, which would be a prominent concern, would be that how safe are my kids studying there. So we are also in one of the safest region in the whole of Canada. Okay, also. When you compare St. Catharines in terms of your cost of living, okay, a 1 BHK in St. Catharines will cost you about 67% less than what you pay in Toronto. And St. Catharines is very, very well connected to to Toronto. I mean, it's just an hour away, and you can travel on weekends to catch up with your friends. If you have friends in Toronto, and also St. Catharines being a tourist hub, there's no shortage of student life and and other life. There are other colleges around, so it's a very happening, vibrant city, not very far off from the city, and you can. Like I said, since it's just an hour and very well connected, you can travel to Toronto at any point of time at your disposal. Not at all a problem.
Exactly, exactly. And also, I think the living expense is also very
Of course, it's a big
affordable.
factor.
Not,
Yes, yes,
yes, yes. So that's the big advantage of staying in St. Catharines.
yeah,
So, yes, the main advantage that they can experience the beautiful Niagara. So
of course.
that's another important thing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
Brock has some significant features that they are one of the best universities in terms of student satisfaction, and they're one of the very, they're one of the most. I would say they're one of the
Highly
best
ranked.
public
Yeah,
universities.
absolutely,
Yes, yes.
absolutely,
In terms of the business faculty and the science faculty, are very strong. So, could you please say
absolutely.
something about Brock University, that why it could be quite different than other universities, and people and student can choose Brock University based on the what kind of features? I mean, what are the
See,
important features of Brock University?
I think a lot of times what a student misses out is, you join a really, really big university, but you don't get the experience or maybe the support that you need as an international student. Okay, at Brock, we are a medium-sized university, approximately about 20,000 students on campus from over 105 countries. But having said that, we approximately have about 2,500 odd international students. So there's a proper mix of both local students as well as domestic students. Okay, and the best part about Brock is all the students, okay, they are given individual attended individual attention, if I can use that word. You look at the rankings of 2020, for example, Maclean's ranking. We are ranked number one in Canada for mental health services and number two for student satisfaction. This mostly comes from the fact that all the students are very well looked after, not only when they are in terms of their studies, but also their other aspect of their personality development. You look at their grooming, the CV, and also by the time they pass out their studies, we try and ensure that they work out with the job in hand. I mean, we have a 96.5% placement rate, which is the highest again in the whole of Ontario. Okay, so all the students are given individual attention. I mean, you not only grow as an individual being an international student, but you also work out as a different professional when you pass out from Brock.
Okay, so we'll take a question from one of our student. Like, if any, his name is Najia Mia. So he's asking that if any student try to go to Canada by student visa, how much IELTS point need? So, dear student, that IELTS point actually based on the based on your course you are selecting. Like for undergrad, the IELTS requirement is 6.5 overall and no band less than 6. And if you have lower band, I mean in overall 6 or something, like each band 5.5, so there is a ESL program or EAP program that you can join with
Absolutely.
that. And for post graduation, there is the different criteria for post graduation. So, but for undergrad, it's 6.5 overall, no one less than 6. And Brock has some postgraduate programs, that is the international ISP program. There are a few master's programs, graduate programs that you can go for it, where IELTS requirement is the same, overall 6.5, no one less than 6. So, true that
Yeah, absolutely.
yes, Brock has Brock offers so many programs. So far, I know that's more than 75 programs, especially in undergrad level. And except engineering, you cover most of the program. So,
Yeah.
if you could say something about the, about the bachelor, about the undergrad program you do offer, and which programs are the best program in Brock University, and I mean, why these programs could be the best options for students if they study in Brock University. And if you
I
could
feel
say
very on.
something,
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, go.
yes,
Sorry,
and
go.
if
Go
you could
ahead.
yes, yes, and if you could say something about the entry requirements of all your undergrad
Yeah,
programs,
yeah,
and
yeah.
also the fees structure as well. So you can finish
Yeah, sure.
all together.
So all the questions clubbed together. So
Yeah.
answering the last question about IELTS is Said is very much right that our IELTS requirement is 6.5 or nothing less than 6 in individual bands. However, a few programs are there, like accounting and all. The IELTS requirement could be a little higher. So, best advisable is that you check with us, or rather with me or with Syed, about the individual IELTS requirement. But the general thumb rule is that almost 6.5, nothing less than 6 in individual bands. Now, coming to the program said, it'll be difficult for me to name one. I mean, one program is better than the other. Okay, just to give you an idea, at Brock, out of the 70 odd programs that we offer at undergraduate level, we offer, co-op options. Uh, at about 40 odd programs, okay, and we have three intakes. We have multiple intakes. We have a September intake, where all the programs are available with all the intakes. We have a Jan intake, wherein the faculty offer programs offered by our faculty of, say, mathematics and science and the social sciences. They have all the programs available with all the co-op. Our main intake is relatively smaller. So, uh, so what I'll advise all the students is, if you're looking at a quality source of education, you can definitely look at Brock for this, simply from the fact that you get a 100% experiential learning component as a part of your studies. I mean, you can go for a program with or without co-op, but you will definitely get some experiential learning component as a part of your study program. Okay, and if you go for our co-op program, nothing like it. I mean, you by the time you finish up your studies, you walk out with a 1 year Canadian work experience. I mean, you also get paid anywhere from about 18 to about 23 CAD per hour as a early wage. I mean, and we also have a lot of roles, tied up with a number of companies that our students go for co-op, reserved for them. You join our college, do the co-op work. You probably do really really well, and if you do well in during your co-op term, you may walk out with a job in hand by the time you finish your studies. Also, in terms of the popular programs, just to name a few, which is very very popular, amongst the international students. It does not mean the rest of the programs are not popular. I think for all the students who are from physics, chemistry, and biology background, but without mathematics, I would say the most popular programs that we have are child health, community health, and public health program. For students who are from a business background without mathematics, our business communication program, which is offered by our Faculty of Social Sciences, is extremely popular. For those students who are from a commerce background with mathematics, you can go for our accounting program. You can go for our BBA program. You can go for our BBA dual degree program. Our BBA program has multiple options to specialize, marketing, finance, international business, entrepreneurship. And if you move on to from the Faculty of Mathematics and Science, for example, we have computer science, which can specialize in artificial intelligence and software engineering. Then we also have computing and solid state device technology. We have recently started an engineering minors degree. I mean, you can take a major and minor with minor as an engineering subject. Okay. Then we also have biotechnology programs, which are extremely popular. Then another program which is very very popular amongst international students, particularly for those who are from a non-mathematics background, is a psychology program. Does not require mathematics, and psychology, like and computer science programs, they come with co-op. BBA comes with co-op. Then we of course have a game design program. We have software engineering program. So list of programs are available. Okay. In terms of the tuition fees would depend approximately in the range of about 28,000 CAD per year to about 29,000 CAD per year, plus an additional 2,500 as your ancillary fees. So it will depend on the program that the student would go for, and also the courses that the student would select. But say approximately about 30,000 CAD would be the tuition fees with the ancillary fees. In terms of scholarships, we have numerous scholarships. I'll start with the most popular scholarship that we have, which is called the Brock Scholars Award. Under this scholarship, you need to achieve about 80% or equivalent in your plus two or both exams. I think in Bangladesh it is called HSC or A levels. If you look at the international curriculum, and you need to score A minus or 80% or above, and you'll qualify for a scholarship starting from 1,000 CAD per year to 4,000 CAD per year, depending on the how well you score. Okay. Then we also have an emerging market scholarship award, which is given to students from select countries across the globe, including Bangladesh. You can definitely apply for that scholarship. We also have a scholarship. We call it the International Student Ambassador Scholarship Award. That amount is worth 20,000 Canadian dollars. That is given to 15 students from across the globe. Last year, we had two students from South Asia who got that scholarship. We have three students this year who got this scholarship. So that's very competitive. The key point that a student needs to keep in mind about scholarships is, if you're looking at scholarship, the deadline would be 15th of April, but for international student ambassador scholarship award, rather, it is 1st of April. Okay, having over and above that, we also have a few bursaries. We have launched a COVID scholarship last year, which is given to students of September and Jan intake. We may continue that as well. Then we also have an international education fund, which is given to all the students who apply for the scholarship, basically, wherein you need to, of course, demonstrate that there's a need for you to be supported financially. All this information is available in the website. You can go there and find it out. For those students who've already filed application at Brock but haven't, you haven't filed for any of the scholarships, please go to your portal. There's something called One App in your portal. Log into your portal, go to One App, look at all the scholarships are available there, and go ahead and file in all the applications, because you're almost running out of time. I think so. That's it. Did I answer all the questions? Or did I miss any? Sayed? I think there's some internet issue. So yeah, I mean, as a thumb rule at Brock, so I think I've lost connection. I don't know. I'm not sure. At Brock, almost all the programs that you look at requires mathematics. There are a few exceptions which does not require mathematics. Those I have already mentioned, like programs like business communication, psychology, public health, child health, community health. This programs does not require mathematics, but the rest of the programs, as a thumb rule, you can almost say that mathematics is required. Okay, we do not require any letter of recommendation or statement of purpose. All we require is your academic documents, passport, IELTS, all of it. Okay, excuse me, do not require any SOPLR. I hope I'm clear. In case if there are any student, I'm not sure if I'm there or not, but uh, also for those students who might be looking at accommodation, since I think accommodation would be another important question for you all, is there are multiple options of accommodations available at Brock. In fact, it starts from anywhere about 7,000 to about 9,000 CAD, with meal plans, without meal plans. Okay, and for all international students for first year, if you apply before 1st of June, your accommodation at Brock is guaranteed. Okay, we also help students with their off-campus accommodation. If you're looking at accommodation off campus, you can definitely reach out to us as well, and I'll definitely help you out with that. Okay, and I'm not sure. Also, let me just, I don't know if I'm able there. I'm not there. Let me just share my screen with you all in case. No, I think let me just wait for Syed. Uh, just to show you, let me just run through a few points so that all of you can. Let me just share my screen. Not sure if you can see my screen. This is the bird's eye view of the campus. Yeah, let me just check. think we have lost connection. I'm not sure. Let me just double check though. So, so moving on, let me just tell you a few important things about Brock. So, our our rate of employment, like I said, is 96.5%. In case if for those students who joined us late, our Faculty of Applied Health Sciences is one of the most popular programs from the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences is sports management. I know sports management is one of the upcoming things. And Sayed, are you there? I think you lost connection.
Yes, I just lost connection. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
really.
no problem. I was just trying to tell students about the programs and everything. I've also covered about our accommodation. So I was telling them that at Brock we also have a sports management program, which is extremely popular. Our sporting culture is one of the best that I can proudly say. We have won over 40 national championships, over 80 provincial championships. We've got more than 50 clubs on campus. You talk about football, cricket, hockey, any sports you name it, you'll probably find it. Okay, we're very
Exactly.
proud of our sporting history as well. In fact,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
good
So
said.
true. We'll take some question. We'll take some live
Yeah.
question from Srijan Ghosh. He's asking that what are the tuition fees for computer science in undergraduate?
Hi Sujan, thank you for asking. The tuition fees for computer science program would be approximately about 29,000 Canadian dollars.
Okay, and he asked again one question that what is the deadline for fall 21 intake?
Uh, we particularly at Brock, one good thing about Brock is we have a rolling intake. Since we have three intakes, which is September, Jan, and May. A student can apply for September, but if he misses, if there is no seats available, or if he misses, say, by any chance, if he applies late, then he can go to Jan or to May. But ideally, we will encourage the students to be done by their with their application by June max, not beyond that, because you need July and August to process your visa and all the other formalities so that you can join your classes in September. But sooner you apply, better it is. But if you're looking at scholarships, ideally you should be done with your application before 15th of April. Otherwise, as long as there are seats available, we accept applications, but not beyond 30th of June to be on the safer side.
Okay, we'll take last question of Nazia Mia. So I'm a
Yeah.
student of accounting honors second year. So which degree is best for me, and for me
Uh,
any scholarship? Any scholarship available?
Hi Nazia, thank you for asking. Nazia, we have option of credit transfer at Brock as well. Okay, what you could do is you could apply for our accounting program itself. Okay, with all your academic subjects that you're currently studying, our faculty, our admissions team will evaluate your profile, will do a course mapping. Okay, and will give you credits. Okay, so since you're already in your second year, depending on the credits that we give you, you may join Brock again, maybe in the second year or the third year, and you can study the remaining term of your undergraduate program at Brock. That is definitely available with us. Okay. In terms of
Exactly.
scholarships, all the scholarships are still available. You can go to the website and check it out.
Exactly. So actually, I'm sorry that I was disconnected some couple of minutes back. So I
No
mean,
problem.
just I would like to explain something in Bengali that dear students, আপনারা যারা ব্লকে আন্ডারগ্রেডের কথা পড়াশোনার কথা যারা চিন্তা ভাবনা করছেন, ব্লকে অনেকগুলো আন্ডারগ্রেজুয়েট প্রোগ্রাম তারা আছে 4 years করে, except engineering they have most of the programs. আমি যদি বলি যে like business, they have BBA, they have computer science, they have neuroscience, public health, they have psychology, economics, business communication, film studies, graphics design, a lot of programs they have. They are covering like social science faculty, humanities, arts, science,
Absolutely.
applied science. They are covering all the faculties except engineering, and all the programs are fantastic. And with most of the programs, they have co-op, maximum up to 3 terms co-op, where you can achieve আপনি যেখান থেকে আসলে একটা ফুল টাইম ওয়ার্ক এক্সপিরিয়েন্স ইউ ক্যান অ্যাচিভ, এবং students are paid a good amount during co-op, অ্যান্ড তারা কিন্তু একটা ভালো স্কলারশিপ অফার করছে, এন্ট্রান্স স্কলারশিপ। সেটি হচ্ছে যে আপনার মিনিমাম $1,000 থেকে আপ টু $4,000, এটা হচ্ছে প্রত্যেক বছরে, এবং এটা রিনিউয়েবল স্কলারশিপ। এবং আপনার যদি স্কোর ভালো হয়ে থাকে ক্লাস 12 ইফ ইউ হ্যাভ গুড জিপিএ অর গুড গ্রেডস ইন ইউর ক্লাস 12, আপনার যদি ভালো স্কোর থাকে দেন ডেফিনেটলি আপনি অ্যাপ্লাই করতে পারেন উইথ স্কলারশিপ। এবং যেটা বললো যে ট্রু যেটা বললো যে আপনার যে টিউশন ফিসটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি ইট ডিপেন্ডস লাইক program to program, but mostly it's nearly 27,500 to within $30,000 per year. এবং হচ্ছে আপনার স্কলারশিপের জন্য আপনাকে there is no deadline actually, but based on your class 12 you can get automatically the scholarship, the entrance scholarship. And there are
just to add, just to add to it, so our Brock Scholars Award is a guaranteed scholarship in the sense you do not apply, need not apply. You file your application in Brock, you have good grades, you get that scholarship, okay? But the rest of the scholarships, like I said, ideally should be done before 15th of April. Okay, just go ahead. Sorry, I had to interrupt.
No issues. So this is the thing, and definitely prominent consultant আমরা ব্রক ইউনিভার্সিটি অথরাইজড এজেন্ট হিসেবে কাজ করছি অনেকদিন ধরে, এবং আপনাদের যে কোনো রকম অ্যাপ্লিকেশন প্রসেস থেকে শুরু করে যে কোনো গাইডলাইনের জন্য প্রমিনেন্ট কনসালটেন্টের সাথে সরাসরি যোগাযোগ করবেন। আমাদের ফেসবুক পেজে যোগাযোগ করতে পারেন, আমাদের কন্ট্যাক্ট নাম্বার আছে। এবং যারা লাইভটি দেখছেন, আমি অবশ্যই সবাইকে রিকোয়েস্ট করব লাইভটি কষ্ট করে একটু শেয়ার দিয়ে দেওয়ার জন্য আপনার টাইমলাইনে। যারা ক্যানাডা ব্যাপারে ইন্টারেস্টেড, they can be that they can be benefited through this live session. So true, actually we have talked so many things about the programs and the entry requirements. Have you told them, have you told in the live session the entry
I think I might have missed out.
Yes.
So I still say again, so for all the humanities based programs, okay, we are happy to accept applications with anything 60% and above. Okay, for science based programs 70% and above, okay, or equivalent, okay. So that should be it.
Exactly. And one more thing I need to tell you, dear viewers, that আমি একটু এক্সপ্লেইন করি। সেটা হচ্ছে যে যারা বাংলা মিডিয়ামে আছেন বা যারা ন্যাশনাল কারিকুলামে এসএসসি এইচএসসি, অবশ্যই এইচএসসি তে আপনার 60% থাকতে হবে যদি আপনি আর্টস কোনো প্রোগ্রামে অ্যাপ্লাই করতে চান, এবং যদি আপনি সায়েন্স প্রোগ্রামে অ্যাপ্লাই করতে চান সেক্ষেত্রে আপনার 70% অ্যাবাভ থাকতে হবে। সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা ধরি যে আপনার জিপিএ 4 থাকতে হবে আউট অফ 5. 4 out of 5, exactly. And if you are from like আপনি যদি O level background তাহলে we need 5 grades, like 5 subjects, 3 from O level and 2 from A level, like A2. And if you have a C minimum C grade, and if you have 4 As which can replace the 2 A2, I mean আপনার যদি 4টা As থাকে 4টা ডিফারেন্ট সাবজেক্টে, সেই ক্ষেত্রে আপনার A2 না হলেও চলবে। So these are the requirement for the British curriculum education. এবং আরেকটা বিষয় হচ্ছে যে IELTS requirement যদি আমি বলি, it's 6.5 overall, no band less than 6, কোনো ব্যান্ডে 6 এর কম থাকতে পারবে না। এবং আরেকটা বিষয় হচ্ছে যে আপনার যাদের IELTS কম থাকবে তারা ESL প্রোগ্রামের মাধ্যমে তারা হয়তো কন্ডিশনালি অ্যাকসেপ্ট হতে পারে, এবং সেই ক্ষেত্রে ESL প্রোগ্রাম অ্যাপ্লিকেবল হতে পারে with some additional fees. So true, actually I know that the Brock University, they offer IELP program, which is the international the English program, if someone is having like the lower band in IELTS. So could you please say something about this EAP program or IELP program,
so
and how would the fees?
IELP program is basically for those students who do not meet the IELTS requirement, okay. You just need to clear an exam. We will give you need to fill that exam, clear that exam. We will submit your IELTS score basically, and then we will also take a test, okay. And depending on our evaluation, you'll have to go for the IELTS exam, okay, the IELP exam that we offer, and it could be anywhere from a month to about 4 months. It can go on beyond that also, and the tuition fees will depend on how long you basically study, okay. So anywhere, say if let me just.
So I think it's per term. I think it's 5,000.
Yeah, it could be any in that range. I'll just share a screen. If I can share my screen with you, Seth, please let me know if I'm able. If you're able to see my screen.
No, I cannot see now. You just need to click on the button share.
Are you able to see it now?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what the duration would be. Okay. If you score anywhere about 6, then it'll be 4 months. So you need to clear the exam first, basically. Okay, we will use our evaluation to tell you what will be the best duration, anywhere from 4 to about 2 years, basically. But 2 years not advisable. 4 months to 8 months, perhaps.
Exactly, exactly. So definitely, and it's always advisable not to apply through ESL. It's always better to apply direct to
Personally, if you
a direct
ask me,
program.
yeah, no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
But
So we'll
over and
take.
above IELTS, over and
Sure.
above IELTS, just for your information, students, we also accept TOEFL 88, PTE 58. We also accept Duolingo with a score of 110. Okay, so you can go for all of them. Okay, IELTS is, of course, we recommend, but you can go for PTE, TOEFL, or Duolingo, any one of them.
Exactly, exactly. We'll take a few more question from Amin. He's asking like, what's required for me to apply for an MBA program? So for MBA program, actually, the requirement is definitely you should have more than 70% of average in your academic, in your bachelor, and of course you should have 6.5 overall, no less than 6, the IELTS requirement. And the Brock MBA ISP program, they don't require any GMAT or GRE or any work experience. So you need to just you need to check your percentage in academic. And the Brock has only one intake in the for the MBA program, which is August fall, any year fall intake. So definitely already this 2021 is over, so you need to plan for the 2022.
No, no.
And
Said,
we,
just to add, because I know for a fact. I was just checking this with my faculty the other day. Even though the deadline for our MBA program is closed, but we are still accepting application. There was a student of mine who reached out to me, so I checked out my faculty if we're accepting applications for MBA now, even for our August intake. So if there's any student who's looking at MBA, the entry requirement is what said, and we are accepting applications. Okay, but if you're not
okay.
sure whether you should go ahead and file the application or not, please go to the Brock website. There is a free pre-eligibility assessment. Okay, go to the Brock website, type MBISP, open the link with academic programs. If you scroll there downwards, you'll see that there is a link which says a pre-eligibility assessment. I'll advise students to take the pre-eligibility assessment, just to be sure if you can go ahead and file the application. Okay.
Exactly, exactly. I will take one more question from Susan. What's the required percentage for scholarship in bachelor? So already, I think True already said about this matter. So True, if you clear on this matter again.
Srijan, let me
But
reiterate again. It's 80% and above to qualify for our Brock Scholars Award. Okay, if you're looking at our International Ambassador Scholarship Award, there are no particular scholarship or like percentage deadline. We're looking at an overall all-round personality who is not only good in studies also, but can bring something else, like an X factor. Maybe you could be in sports, music, anything. Okay, we're looking at an all-round personality. Then for emerging market, again, you should have about 80%, and you need to apply for the scholarship separately. All of that information is there on the website. Just go to the website. Okay.
exactly. So True, we have covered most of the part of our undergrad program, and just I would like to say something about your postgrad program that we do offer. We do offer only the programs which is under ISP, like MBA. That there's 2 years MBA in Brock and 1 year Master of Accounting, Professional Accounting, and they also offer Master of Arts in Applied Linguistics, Material Physics, and also Master of Education. So these are the programs that we can offer for the master's level. And most of the program and all the programs, they have only one intake, which is fall. Some programs started in July and some programs started is in August. So the IELTS requirement is 6.5 overall, no band less than 6. And the tuition fee structure, you can see from the website roughly. The MBA is quite expensive. It's 64 plus, I think, Canadian dollar for 2 years.
It's MBA is a
And
touch higher. Yeah.
yeah, quite higher. And the main advantage of the MBA is that they don't require any GMAT or GRE like other universities, and they don't also require work experience as well. So the students, those who have good percentage, like 3 above out of 4, then they could plan for apply for the MBA program in Brock. And of course, we are still accepting the applications for both undergrad programs, and also as True said that still MBA could be, that if any student wants to apply for MBA, they can still apply. So these are the just summary of the graduate program. So true that as you said something about the co-op opportunities in Brock. So I think most of the co-op you do offer in third year and fourth year. So could you please say something that how many terms they can do co-op, and are these co-ops optional or compulsory? And if it is compulsory, how the course length will be? It will be more than 4 years, or how it will be? And through co-op, what kind of benefits student can get?
So generally, co-op could start anywhere from your second year, or maybe from for third year or fourth year, depending on which program or how you opt for. Okay, for those students who want to apply for co-op but does not get a co-op at the time of application, okay, please do not lose heart, because co-op can be given to you once you reach the campus. If you do well in your studies, you can apply for co-op after you reach the campus, and we can give, you can clear the co-op, you can go for co-op as well. For those students who apply along with the co-op at the time of application but do not do well, your co-op can be revoked and can be given to somebody else who has applied without co-op but has done exceptionally well. Okay, so it works both ways for all the students. Okay, now the student generally, if you go for a co-op which starts in second year, then you do 4 months in second year, third year 4 months, and your last year 4 months. That's how you complete a year of co-op along with your studies. Okay, after you finish the semester. Students can get paid anywhere from about 18 to 23 CAD per hour as your hourly wage. Okay, so it should be able to cover, of course, not 100%, but say about 40 to 50%, maybe 30 to 40% perhaps of your living expenses. Okay, and the best part is you don't pay any additional tuition fees for co-op. Okay, you pay tuition fees for only the 4 years of your studies. In fact, you get paid when you go for a co-op option. Okay, so those are the kind of advantages that you get when you go for a co-op based program, basically. And even if you don't go for a co-op
Oh,
program, also the best part about Brock is all the programs that we have. Like I started off, when I was introducing about Brock, that all the programs have components of experiential learning. So you can be very rest assured that you'll not be just all in the classroom and just studying about the program. You'll definitely get some practical experience in whichever field you're studying. And in fact, we have programs like music, dramatic arts, for example, okay, which is there. We have programs like sociology, which will have a lot of social aspects. So all the programs that we have at Brock, 100% of the program have experiential learning component.
okay. Thanks for your wonderful explanation. True. So now we'll talk about the accommodation. That that I know that you have both the accommodation opportunities like on campus and off campus, and the living expenses in your place. I mean, in the place of St. Cath is not so high as like Toronto. So would you please say something about the on campus and off campus accommodation, and how would be the average living expenses in the
So the
location of Brock University?
So I have already, when you were gone, I thought I'll just cover this, but let me just repeat again for the for everyone who missed out. So at Brock there are multiple options of accommodations available off campus as well as on campus. There are at least four options of accommodations are available at Brock currently, which is suite, semi-suite, additional. And the best part about Brock is over 60% or 66% of the occupancy available at Brock is single room occupancy if you want to go for it. Okay, so that kind of option is available. Starts from anywhere about 7,000, goes to about 9,000 Indian dollar per year. It will all depend on what kind of accommodation you're looking at. If you're looking at meal plans, all of it. Okay, so all the information about accommodation, again, like I said, go to the website, is available in details. We also help students who are looking at staying off campus with how if you want to stay in a homestay or all that, we also help you all that with all that. Okay, for all the students who are wanting to study Brock, international students particularly, your accommodation at Brock for the first year is guaranteed if you apply before 1st of June. Okay, please do not miss that this deadline if you're really sure you want to stay on campus. You can reach out to our our residents, our accommodation at res and the rate brocu.ca if you want to know more about all the accommodation options available, and then of course there are information on the website as well. Yeah.
So true. Now we would like to. We are just end of the live session, and we just will finish the final part, the application process of Brock University. How students can apply to Brock University. What would be the application fees, and what kind of documents they required to apply.
So at Brock, the application fee is 130 Canadian dollars. Okay, we do not require any letter of recommendation, statement of purpose, all of it. All we require is your academic documents, your IELTS or English proficiency scorecard, your passport, first page, last page, CV, and your hall pass or admit card. Okay, that should be that is all we require, and nothing else. Okay, but in case if you're applying for all these scholarships, you may maybe asked to submit a few additional documents, but otherwise these are the only documents that we require.
And the thing is that yes, no, it's okay. Yes. So the thing is that definitely you can apply to Prominent Consultant, and the documents we need all the scanned copies, including the application fees, and and Brock, they don't take much time to give you the offer letter.
Yes,
so
yes, our turnaround time is the best.
Yes, so it's roughly 3 to 4 weeks maximum. So
no, not even 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So it's very fast, their offer letter process. So you can really think positively for Brock. So true, we are just end of the live session. We have discussed most of the part regarding Brock University location, program, the entry requirements, scholarship, co-op, application process, accommodation. We have covered all the things. But still, if you think that you missed out something, so you can tell finally. You can.
Yes, I think for all the students, who might have had some questions but could not ask. Okay, you also have an option of booking a session with us, a coffee with a recruiter session or coffee with a student ambassador session. You just need to go to our website, go to the search button, search coffee. You will get a link which says coffee with recruiter. Click on that link. You'll get options to meet either me or my colleague from the international team. You can book a half an hour session with us. Okay, and you have any question about Brock, we will be there to answer it. You can definitely book a one-on-one session with us. Otherwise, if you have any questions, Prominent is there. Syed has been with us for a long time. He's aware of the entire process. Please feel free to reach out to Syed. You are in safe hands with Syed. He'll take care of your application. So please feel free to reach out to them as well.
Exactly. Thank you so much, and True, thank you so much for a wonderful time and having your that busy time in this live session.
Not at all, Syed. Always a pleasure speaking to you.
And dear viewers, this live session will be published in your timeline as well, and it will be published in our YouTube channel as well. So if you require anything, you can watch. And get the information from this live video. And still, if you have any question, please feel free to communicate with Prominent Consultant team. So they will be happy to answer, to give you all the guidelines and all the instruction about the application process of Brock University. So thank you so much. So
thank you, Syed. Thank you, everyone.
Yes. We'll be that will conclude the live session. And take care, dear viewers. And stay safe, stay in home, and take care. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.